AM. This is Real Talk USA with the Real Estate Guy. We're here every Saturday. Today's theme was property management, so we're going to bring Chris Lopez back on from World Class Property Management, worldclass247.com, worldclass247.com. You can reach him at 602-695-1679. Let's do this new little thing I want to do called Fact or Fiction.
Ooh.
Okay? Fact or Fiction, I'm going to ask you 3 questions relating to property management, Chris. Okay? It's like Jeopardy. You're on the clock. Okay? If you get it wrong, you got to walk home.
But if you get it right, I'll give you some free seats.
There you go.
Okay.
So fact.
I like it. I like my
If you get it
odds.
wrong, I'll give you free seats.
Right. So here we go with property management, fact or fiction on Real Talk USA with the Real Estate Guy regarding Chris Lopez. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go for
Okay.
it.
Number 1, fact or fiction. A tenant who happens to be a contractor can make repairs on the property and deduct the cost of materials and labor off their rent. Fact or fiction?
Fiction. That's false.
Really?
Yes. And the reason is you do have to notify the owner, and you cannot take repairs on your own. And you don't want to. You want to never have a tenant do any of the repairs, even if they are licensed, because you don't want that responsibility.
So even if they are licensed and everything, they have the okay from the landlord. The landlord should still say no.
Absolutely, because you're not sure what type of quality of work they're going to do and who's going to be doing the work.
Okay.
So.
Good to know.
Brilliant. Question number 2, fact or fiction. A tenant doesn't have to give ample notice to vacate the property. Fact or fiction?
Yeah, well, that is false. You do have to give a notice, at least 30 days.
Okay.
So, yeah.
At least 30 days, regardless.
Regardless.
Okay. Interesting.
That's Landlord-Tenant Act, 30 days.
So here I signed a 1-year lease, and my end of my lease ends December 31st. At the beginning of December, even though my lease expires, do I still need to give notice?
If your lease expires December 31st, you should give notice at the last week of November, like right around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Really?
So, yes.
See?
Because it ends to that end of that period. So
Just to confirm.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why we're playing fact or fiction,
I love
because
this.
I wouldn't know.
I love picking brains, and I'm having fun.
Exactly.
Brains.
Okay. Final question, fact or fiction.
all right.
When a tenant pays rent, they can pay with cash.
You know, it is legal tender, and they can pay cash, but in our company, we have a policy that they cannot pay cash.
And one final bit of info, like we talked about, we have a great grant program right now for home buyers. If your credit score is at least 640 or higher, and you make less than $89,000 a year, chances are good that we can get you up to 4% grant money when purchasing a home. It never has to be paid back. It's a beautiful thing. Reach out and we'll get you pre-approved today, because you want that pre-approval before we go shopping. 602-321-6188. And again, today's theme, property management. We had Chris Lopez on the show. He is the designated broker. I call him the founder of World Class Properties, but he's actually the designated broker of World Class Properties.
And tongue-tied.
It is tongue-tied, man.
He uses words like plethora.
Plethora. You can reach him at 602-695-1679. The website is worldclass247.com, which I love. I've been on it throughout the show. It's very user-friendly. All kinds of great things. If you're a tenant, if you're an owner, go to the site, check it out. It's a beautiful thing. You'll thank me for doing so. Also, all his information will be up on the website as well after the show, along with some video highlights. And you can listen to the entire show via podcast. It's up there under the SoundCloud tab.